In this video, I'll be comparing two of the most popular DJI drones. They are the DJI Mini 2 and the DJI Air 2S. Can you tell which one I used to record this clip? Keep watching to see if you can figure it out. I'll let you know at the end.
The One.
Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is George and this is The One. We're talking drones. There's one thing that I've been wondering about for the longest time, and that is it worth getting a bigger drone, or is it best to have a mini drone? Because obviously you have less restrictions no matter where you fly, no matter where you go. You have to worry a lot less with the mini drone, whether you're breaking some rules or regulations or you're risking fines and whatnot. For example, in Canada, if you have a drone that weighs over 250 grams, you need to be licensed. You have more restrictions, like, for example, when you're near an airport, you have to have an advanced license, and even with that, you still have to go to the NAV Canada app or the website and make sure that you have the permission to fly there. Sub 250 gram, all it is a caution. So you can fly pretty much anywhere. Now the question is, how do they compare? I got my DJI Mini 2 here. I call her Mavis. And I also have my DJI Air 2S here. Call her Adele. Now, today I'd like to make the comparison that I'm wondering about for the longest time. Because every time I fly this one, I think to myself, well, this footage is pretty darn good. But then I fly this one and I record footage and I think to myself, well, this is even better. But how much of a difference is there really? So today we're going to find out. We're going to fly them both on the same path, same altitude. I try to keep the same speed, and we're going to compare the two drones. Stay tuned. Well, first up is the DJI Mini 2. She's sitting in the center of the table facing toward the corner, and we have the home point already updated. We're also screen recording so I could show you what's going on. All right, let's take her off.
Take off. Home point updated.
All right, I took her to an altitude of 45 meters. We're just going to fly straight ahead for 500 meters, and then we're going to bring her back.
What you see is a screen recording, and I'm trying to keep the gimbal straightforward and the speed consistent at pretty much the maximum, which was 8 meters per second.
492 meters. I slowed her down too soon. All right. Now let's turn her back.
Skipping ahead a little bit, see this building? There's a lot of small details on this, so we're going to see exactly how those two drones compare.
So what you're watching right now, that is the footage of the DJI Mini 2. She's hovering, she's fairly stable, but she's moving a little bit. I don't know why that is. Hey, what are you doing? Yeah, this is something that normally during a flight I don't notice very much. Now she's settled in at an altitude that's too low for me to talk to the camera. I'm not sure why it's doing that. Usually I can rely on it staying fairly steady. Interference, who knows? Anyways, we are at 39% battery. We're going to land now. And then we're going to try the same thing with the Air 2S. Next up is the Air 2S. It's sitting on the table, ready to go. I don't know how well I'll be able to keep the same speed and the same trajectory. It's pointing the exact same way as the Mini 2 was. And I'm going to try to fly at the same speed in normal mode. And then I'll see if there's any way that I can actually put those two clips together to have a direct comparison side by side. Start the recording. Let's go.
Takeoff. Home point updated.
This drone reaches the 45-meter altitude a lot faster, but there we are, 46. Let's go down a little bit.
This drone wants to go way faster than the 8 meter per second, but I'm trying to keep her down. And of course, I overshot the 500 meters by a bit. I was a bit off course on my first flight, so this is actually the second one, just to make sure we have the same building so we can compare the footage.
Alright guys, there you have it. Now we have a comparison between the DJI Air 2S and the Mini 2. I'm going to turn this off.
Alright, here you have a combination of two different clips recorded with two different drones. Can you tell the difference? I reversed it here just for you to have a better look. So here are both clips side by side the way they came off the memory card, no edits done. Please note that the Air 2S was recorded in 5.4K 10-bit D-Log. The Mini 2 looks a little bit underexposed, so both clips need some editing. Here are both clips side by side the exact same way, once again after I edited them. The Air 2S had some stabilization done and then some color balance adjustment according to white balance, and then I applied some color grading according to a preset that I have created for sunny conditions. The Mini 2 clip is also stabilized, and I bumped up the exposure just a little bit, and then I matched the color with the other clip from the Air 2S so they be as close as possible. I think both clips look good, but you can clearly see the difference. It becomes even more apparent once we're flying over that building. Have a close look. See the difference in detail? Stop this again so you can see the trees too. Here it is once again zoomed in, and this is where the Air 2S really shines. As of this recording, neither of these drones are the latest offerings, but they're good options if you're looking for something you can afford, and that's going to do the job well.
Okay, this is a DJI Air 2S that you're watching now. I hope the footage that I took is equivalent from one drone to the other so we can have a good comparison. We got the exact same conditions, so this is the one way to find out.
Just in case you're still wondering what drone I used to record this clip, well, it was the Air 2S. The picture is sharp, the colors are better. However, if you're looking to get into the drone hobby or you need a drone for the occasional scene on your YouTube channel, the DJI Mini 2 is completely sufficient.
I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it answers some of your questions that you may have. If you did, you know what to do. You can slightly touch the like button. Don't break it. Just make it turn a different color. And I would also like to welcome you as a new subscriber. Thank you so much. And I'll see you in the next video.